everybody, welcome back to another video of the SHAK experience, where idiots are us. Always me. In this video, I want to talk to you about the other morning. It's not every day you wake up and you get a message from somebody, one of your friends, saying that a person that you're a fan of has died. And of course, you know, in this day and age, you always see celebrity, you know, fake deaths and stuff out there. So I read that and I was like, huh? I read it again and I was like, nah, I bet you it's another fake. But then I started getting notifications from other news apps that I have saying the same thing. So I kind of looked into it a little bit, and turned out to be true. As all of my family and friends know, I am a huge Kenny Rogers fan. I have been a fan of Kenny Rogers since I was probably like 5-6 years old. So it was shocking to see that he had passed away a couple of days ago. Today, as I'm recording this, today is Sunday. He had passed away Friday night, about 10:30 p.m., surrounded by, you know, his family, and he has died of natural causes, according to various news sources. So, like I said, I was like, what? I mean, it's not something that, you know, you want to see, you know, especially, you know, somebody famous, you know, that you're a fan of, you know, pass away. But I was pretty much in shock there for a while. And so what I want to do is I just want to do my little, you know, tribute video here about Kenny Rogers, mainly because I am such a big fan. And it's going to seem weird, you know, country music without Kenny Rogers. I mean, he has been in the business for the last 6 decades, and he has also had a charted record in the last 6 decades as well, and has sold over 120 million albums worldwide. Not too many artists can say that. So a lot of people call him a legend, and, you know, that is legendary. I mean, to have a career like that, to span that long, and of course has, you know, touched the lives of many of his fans, and a lot of his songs, you know, people have gotten married to some of his songs, like Lady and Buy Me a Rose, and, you know, stuff like that. You Decorated My Life. And of course, everybody knows The Gambler. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not too sure exactly what all I want to say and how I want to say it, but it's definitely a big loss for country music and for us Kenny Rogers fans out there. I actually had the opportunity to see Kenny live, I believe 4 times. Yeah, 4 times, yeah. The last time I saw him live was a couple of weeks actually before he retired. He was doing a Christmas show in Altoona, PA at the Jaffa Center. And of course, when I found he was coming to Altoona, I jumped at that chance because I knew he was going to retire, so it was going to be my last chance to see him live again. So I managed to get those tickets, and I managed to get off work so I could go. And it was a pretty good show. And of course, he had the audience laughing and everything. As a matter of fact, here's a little clip from that concert that I had filmed back in 2017. And it's basically Kenny doing his best, joking about growing old. So enjoy this clip.
And the other thing is, I can't walk. I mean, I had a knee replacement, and I swear they replaced the wrong damn knee. I can't stand up and I can't walk. So if you don't mind, I'm going to sit down for part of the show. I will stand up from time to time, but you can bet your ass it's going to be important. I went to the doctor not long ago. I was worried about my legs and my walking. And I went to him and I told him about all these things that were going on. I said, doctor, all my friends tell me these things are age appropriate. And he said, well, you know how you find out if they're age appropriate? Go hang out with people your age, and if they all have it, then it's age appropriate. That was way too easy. But the good news is I had a chance the following week to prove my doctor's theory. We went to do a radio. You tell them. It was a show in Glastonbury, England, and it was the largest rock and roll festival. They had 130,000 people there. And what made it exciting for me, at least, is the day before we were going to be there, on the very spot I was singing, the Rolling Stones were going to be there. Okay, now I've never seen the Rolling Stones in person. Now, Mick Jagger, he's got to be 101. And he dances around on stage like a 15-year-old. I'm telling you, that was a bit disheartening. Then the guys in my band were smart enough to pull me aside and say, don't worry about it. I honestly think the doctor was talking about American people your age. I thought, I'll buy that until I prove otherwise. So I come home, and who do you think the first person I run into? Willie Nelson. Now Willie is, by his own admission, a couple of years older than me. And he just got a black belt in karate. Now the only way I can put those two things together and make them make sense in my mind is just accept the fact that I didn't do enough drugs in the 60s.
Is it too late? Okay, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that clip. He always had the ability to grab an audience and have them laughing and telling stories between songs, and him just telling that story about growing old and everything, that's just priceless right there. But I also want to share too some other country singers who have sent out tweets about the passing of Kenny. We'll start off here. The first one I'll read here is from the Country Music Hall of Fame. Kenny Rogers is, of course, one of music's most successful and enduring artists. His uncanny song sense and impeccable singing resonated across the genre lines that he took delight in ignoring. That is certainly true right there. Kenny Rogers was always crossing over to pop and R&B and just different genres of music there. The next tweet here is from Lionel Richie. Today I lost one of my closest friends. So much laughter, so many adventures to remember. My heart is broken. My prayers go out to Kenny's family. Lionel Richie and Kenny have been, you know, pretty tight over the years. Ever since Lionel Richie wrote the song Lady for Kenny Rogers, which is a pretty funny story.
Lionel and I met 32 years ago, right here in Las Vegas. But, you know, I'm so excited about this because now for those of you who are young, aspiring songwriters who want to learn how to pitch a song, Lionel is your guy. I called him from the Riviera here, and I said, Lionel, I'd love for you to come over and write a song for me. And he said, I don't think I have time. I said, well, it's going to be a part of a greatest hits album. It'll sell, I think, a minimum of 4 or 5 million records. He says, it's 7 o'clock tomorrow night, okay? So he came in at 7 o'clock, and we had this little upright rinky-dink piano in the dressing room, and he starts to play, and then he says, before I do this, I have to tell you, I pitched this to the Commodores, and they turned it down, which I thought was an interesting approach to selling a song. So he sits down, and he starts playing, and he goes, lady, wait. And the rest of it, la da 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 da. All he had was the one word. I said, how could they have turned that word down, I ask you? So we go in the studio. 6 months later, we're recording. I finished the first verse of the song, and I'm sitting looking at the lyric sheets, and there's not a second verse. And I said, wait a minute, where's Lionel? I swear to God, he's in the toilet writing the second verse. They said he's at his best under pressure.
Yeah. Okay, the next tweet here is from Ronnie Millsap. I love Kenny Rogers. I even toured with him in the spring and fall of 1984. We recorded a duet, Make No Mistake, She's Mine. This went to #1 on the Billboard charts. It also earned us a Grammy. Kenny, playing shows with you was lots of fun. This next tweet here comes from Blake Shelton. Can express on Twitter the impact Kenny Rogers, the artist and the man, had on me. He was always very kind and fun to be around. Rest in peace, Gambler. Okay, this next tweet here comes from Reba McEntire, who also starred with Kenny in the fourth Gambler movie. And she says, Kenny, go rest high on that mountain. Please tell Mama and Daddy hi for me. Thank you for your friendship and your love. We are going to miss you, but we are so happy you're singing with the angels in heaven. Can't wait to see you again one of these days. Rest in peace, my friend. Okay, and the last tweet I have here comes from Dolly Parton. And as everybody knows, Dolly Parton sang with Kenny on a lot of duets over the years. Islands in the Stream, Undercover, Real Love, and of course we can't forget the Christmas special, the Kenny Dolly Christmas special that aired for years and years and years on the Hallmark Channel, and I also believe CBS, if I'm not mistaken. And it's a very popular Christmas special. So if you haven't seen it, you're missing out on that. But Dolly tweets here, you never know how much you love somebody until they're gone. I've had so many wonderful years and wonderful times with my friend Kenny. But above all, the music and the success, I loved him as a wonderful man and a true friend. And speaking of Dolly too, in regards to this tweet, she also put a video message about it, and here's that video from Dolly.
I couldn't believe it this morning when I got up and turned on the TV, checking to see what the coronavirus was doing, and they told me that my friend and singing partner Kenny Rogers had passed away. And I know that we all know Kenny's in a better place than we are today, but I'm pretty sure he's going to be talking to God sometime today, if he ain't already, and he's going to be asking him to spread some light on a bunch of this darkness going on here. But I loved Kenny with all my heart, and my heart's broken, and a big old chunk of it has gone with him today. And I think that I can speak for all his family, his friends and fans when I say that I will always love you. Just happened to have this picture when I walked out this morning of us I walked out and I thought, well, maybe I'll hold that up to everybody. So I know you're sad as I am, but God bless you, Kenny. Fly high, straight to the arms of God. And to the rest of you, keep the faith.
So there you go. I just wanted to share a little bit about what some other country artists have been saying and tweeting about since Kenny's passing 2 days ago. Like I said, I'm still shocked that he's gone. I mean, I know, you know, this is part of life's journey, but it always takes you off guard when somebody that you are a huge fan of passes away. And I'm sure people out there are wondering what my favorite songs are. And, you know, I've been thinking about that for the last couple of days. And to be honest, I can't really think of the ultimate favorite song that I like that Kenny has done. Because there's just been so many great songs that he's recorded over the years. So I'm going to have to say, like, I like all of them. So there you go. There's my favorite songs, all of them. And of course, like I said, 6 decades of hits, 6 decades of charted records on the Billboard charts, 6 decades in the business. And of course, Kenny retired at the end of 2017. He was actually going to extend his farewell concert tour into 2018, but due to some health issues, his doctors advised him to cancel the remaining shows. So ultimately, the end of December of 2017 was his last tour, last time on the road. So I was fortunate enough to see him one last time before then. So what can I say? Prayers to his family, prayers to his friends, prayers to all the fans out there who are mourning the loss of Kenny, and let his music live on, which I'm pretty dang sure it will. He's a legend. So I'm actually going to end this video with another clip from the concert that I attended not long before he retired. And it's kind of appropriate for the end of this video. So I hope you enjoy that, and I'll see y'all in the next video. But enjoy these last clips, and I'll see you later. Bye.
What will I do when you're gone? Who's gonna tell me the truth? Who's gonna finish the story the way you always do? From somebody not to endure, someone new walks in. I will smile and shake their hand, but you can't make old friends. You can make old friends.
begin. We all know that the show